Hi, welcome to the Podcast Management Academy. I am so thrilled that you are here. You are in the right place as you begin your pathway to becoming the very best podcast manager that you can be. And we are so excited to support you on this journey. So, with podcast management, the industry is so ripe for you to be able to develop a wonderful career inside the realm of podcast management. And the PMA is the industry leader in podcast management training. In fact, we are the only certified program in the podcasting industry. So if you were curious about whether or not you were in the right place before, now you know you are. And in addition to that, the industry, because it's still new and roles are being developed and industry standards are being set, we again are the leader in even helping define the what a podcast manager means to this industry. So our definition and what is recognized by the Podcast Professionals Association is that if you are earning a sustainable living by supporting the growth of other podcasts and podcasters to grow their podcast and grow their businesses, then you are a podcast manager and you're about to become a rock star podcast manager. You may be able to tell that I'm extremely passionate, not only about podcasting and podcast management, but I'm also very passionate about entrepreneurship. In fact, I started my first business when I was 7. It was called Jobs Incorporated, and my friends worked for me, and our imaginary clients were placed in jobs that were perfect for them. So essentially, I was running a temporary placement agency at the age of 7. Well, fast forward several decades, I have created, built, scaled, and sold multiple businesses of my own throughout the years, including 2 restaurants, an event destination, house that's on the historic registry, an art retreat business, an art manufacturing business. So lots of different businesses from and lots of different business categories. But I also worked within the broadcast radio space for several decades and helped to scale that business from 1.2 million to over 12 million, and it exited for 62 million. And I also was a critical part of global innovation teams for Fortune 500 companies, helping them innovate and reimagine their business models. So I bring a tremendous amount of passion, excitement, enthusiasm around entrepreneurship. So if you are a solopreneur, you are in the right place because we can help you grow your business as it is. And we're also going to prepare you with foundational pillars that can help you build that business, add team members, and maybe even if it's your goal to even operate a full operational agency. So starting here is the very best place to begin. I have a couple of tips for you, and one is something that is so important to me, and that is that I really want you to show up for this program. And yes, of course, I mean show up for the live calls, show up for the to complete the curriculum, show up to complete the homework in order to become certified. But also, I just want you to show up for yourself because no one is going to do anything better for you than you can do for yourself. And I really want you to have that mindset where this is a priority. This is where you're coming to get fed your tools, your tactics, your inspiration, your motivation. But in order to receive all that, you have to show up and you have to show up for yourself. And the second thing I want you to really hear me when I say this is I want you to leave that perfectionism at the door. And I can honestly say that perfectionism is just the thief of joy. I have struggled with it all through my professional life, probably most of my whole life. And what I've found is that when I'm stuck in perfectionism, I'm stuck in the paralysis of analysis. I'm procrastinating because I can't do it perfectly. So I don't want to start doing it. And it's just something that is nothing but a boat anchor. So, what I want you to do is, I want you to make imperfection your new BFF, because you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be. And that is probably the most important thing for you to take away, is to just starting where you are right now, and just starting with who you are right now and showing up for yourself and leaving that perfectionism behind. Okay. So if you're the rebel in the crowd, that's the other thing I want to address right now. You don't want to be a rebel when it comes to following the flow of this curriculum. You need to trust in the fact that, and I don't really like to take directions either. So I'm right there with you with the rebel mindset. But in this case, you need to know that we designed this curriculum very specifically to flow in sequence for your optimal success. We have a team of experts behind creating this content that is mind blowing. The people that developed this curriculum alongside me have been doing these skills for years. And in fact, there are a lot of people that contributed to this program that were the innovators behind the workflows and the strategies and the action items that you're going to learn about. And so, really want you to respectfully consider that the outcome of your success is solely dependent on the things that we mentioned in terms of mindset, motivation, showing up, releasing the perfectionism, but also following the course in the sequence that it was outlined to do. And we also want you to do something that is hard for a lot of humans, and we get it. And this human really gets it. What is the one thing that I find to be so challenging, even after all these years, is asking for help. But you have a team behind you that is phenomenal. And they are on the sidelines cheering you on, advocating for your success. They are not only excited, but they are ready to help you. And they're very enthusiastic about you giving them the opportunity to support you and to help you. So put that ego aside, put that fear aside, whatever might be like keeping you from asking for help. Just again, like show up and be here and be with us and take advantage of all the amazing access that you have to these experts, because you will just thrive in this program if you do these things. So let's take a deep breath together. Let's get even more excited than we already are. Is that possible? And let's start the Podcast Management Academy program together. We got you.